What's good, y'all? Wave Magnetic here with another tutorial, or I guess today really I'm doing a product review. I just picked up the CLA Echosphere, and yeah, I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts on it. So far, I kind of like it. It's giving me some ideas on how to use other stuff, and it's pretty cool when you figure out how this thing really works. So let's get to it. All right, so I put this on a track that I did a while ago. This is Light is on the Rescue that me and Sandra did. But I'm going to mess with this Echosphere to see how this can work on her vocals. So I kind of already messed around with it a little bit to get an idea how it goes. So I decided to use this as a send. Okay, so right here, I put this on the medium room setting that I had here. It was the reverb I had on before. And this is pretty cool because you kind of get a slap delay and you get a plate reverb all in one plugin. And the way this is set up, it's set up so like, okay, if you go to load and Chris, he made a setting right here. It just says start me up. If you just start with start me up, it actually gives you a pretty cool setting. Okay, so when you send it, the audio to this plugin, let's make sure the mix is set all the way up. It goes through this slap here that you have. So let me let you hear what the slap sounds like. All right, so let's get it here.
Feel the temperature rise up in the air, vibrancy shooting everywhere. The beat and the pulse starting rhythms, reality creating so many different prisms, lighting up to guide us through the night.
Which is pretty cool. That's a pretty cool slap. You got the option of 30. I guess this is supposed to be like a tape delay thing. So you got, I think it's 30 IPS, 15 IPS, and 7.5 IPS. Just start me up at 15 seemed to sound good, so I'm not really messing with it right now. And so if you mute the delay and just turn up the plate by itself is it sounds really good.
Feel the temperature rise up in the air, vibrancy shooting everywhere. The beat and the pulse starting rhythms, reality creating so many different prisms.
Like that's a really cool reverb right there. So the things that stand out to me is if you look right here, the pre-delay is set to 150 milliseconds. In general, I would have never put 150 milliseconds as my pre-delay for my reverb. But when you do it in the context of the song, like it actually is really cool. It makes it so that your vocal or whatever it is that you're putting through it has room to shine through without the reverb getting in the way, and the reverb creates atmosphere instead of getting in the way of what you're doing. It just does what it's supposed to do and not get in the way. So I really like that, and that's something that you could take to any other reverb that you are using. You could use this on that Valhalla reverb or whatever, and just as a teaching tool, this plugin teaches you a lot if you're open to learning it. So, and then it has this other setting here where if you check the routing, okay, and you select this to plate, right, this right here basically sets it up so that the sound, when it goes through the plugin, it goes to the slap delay, and then the slap delay is routed to the plate. So the original sound doesn't go to the plate at all. The original sound goes to the slap here, and then the slap goes here instead of the original sound going to the slap and the plate. So you can choose how you want to route it. And for me on this song, I found that if I set it up where the plate goes to the I set it up where the slap goes to the plate, and I don't like mess with it, just do that, I can get a really cool sound for the song. So check it out. I'm gonna just play with this. So like this is set up so that you can automate these volumes. So like at different sections of the song, you can automate how loud or how quiet the slap is, right? And then you can automate how much reverb you want to come in at different times. So this is really, really, really cool. Okay, so check it out. I'm gonna have this set with the routing going from the slap into the plate, and then you can see how I'm gonna play with it. So let's see what I come up with.
Feel the temperature rise up in the air, vibrancy shooting everywhere. Feel the temperature rise up in the air, vibrancy shooting everywhere. The beat and the pulse, starting rhythms, reality creating so many different prisms. Lighting up to guide us through the night. Everyone holding each other tight. When times get rough, can't call no bluff. What you got, show it out. Yeah, show it out.
Yo, that right there is so dope to me. Right there, it makes it so that you can just set the automation to go up and down with the slap and the plate based on how much atmosphere you're trying to create. And like, to set this up, if you didn't have this plugin, you would have to set this up with like, you'd have to have a send that has a slap on it. You have to have a send with this plate, and then you'd have to automate the send from the plate going into the have that going into the reverb, and then automate the volume of the reverb and automate the volume of the slap. So it would kind of be set on two different plugins, two different tracks, and then you'd have to route them together to kind of get something similar to this. But this is all in one plugin, so like, this is super dope. This has been like a teaching tool for me. I actually learned a lot about how to do this, and now I can do this same thing with a bunch of the other reverbs that I have, even with the Ableton stock reverb and the Ableton stock delays. I can mess around with this and get something similar or get something different, because I'll have a different sounding reverb. So this reverb plate in itself is really cool, but if you want a different kind of reverb and do the same kind of thing, then you can do that. Or you want a different kind of delay, you can do that. So yeah, I really like this. I will be incorporating this into my songs, and yeah, I'll also be using this approach to routing with some of the other plugins that I have. So all right, y'all, if you learned something new, you liked the video, please hit the like button, hit subscribe below, and yeah, I will see you guys on the next one. Also too, I have a free giveaway in the description below. If you guys are interested in getting my free exclusive EP download, just click the link in the description, and yeah, you can get that as a download. All right, y'all, I'll see y'all later. Peace.